I'll hopefully tie both these stories together, is that we were channel dependent. All right. And so we were selling gym owners, right? So business owners. So we're not in like the online fitness space. We're hardcore brick and mortar. I talked to a couple of bankers, a couple of private equity firms, people that I knew through the network, asked them for people. And I was like, what do you see as the weaknesses in our business? Like, how can we make this better? And the three big things they said were churn, in terms of how long customers stayed. They said, my name being the brand, and the fact that we were channel dependent on Instagram and Facebook. And that was it. And that was 100% of our sales volume. And so we kind of set out to fix that. And so, I'll just talk about Outbound, since that was the channel that we chose to be our next thing. And it was because I could never get YouTube to work in my niche. If you're a little more mass, I think it's, maybe I'm a moron, it's very possible, but I couldn't get it to work. We have seen TikTok working, as a side note, but for today, we'll talk about Outbound. So the Outbound process takes significantly longer than most people expect. That being said, it's part of the reason that private equity and potential acquirers will value it, is because it is this sturdy machine. Because if tomorrow Facebook ads shut me down, it doesn't matter. Because if I literally have a phone, we can make money. Like a phone, which is crazy. Like the concept is still foreign to me. And so I want to tell you the sales numbers so that you can have perspective in terms of how long this took. So the first month we made 1 sale. The second month, we made 2 sales. The third month, we made 4 sales.
I like where this is going.
And mind you, this is months. So you're like 90 days in at this point. And you're like, fuck, and we've been putting effort towards this, et cetera, right? And so one of the key differences to note with manual outbound, whether you're doing cold calls, cold emails, cold text, whatever, it doesn't matter which, like the primary way of doing it. We do a combo, and I'll get to that in a second, is that every aspect of the funnel that we do digitally is the same, except it's purely manual. So you have human variables that contribute to every step in the pipeline, right? So we did 2, we did 4. The next month we did, I think it was 6 or 8. And then we jumped to 12. And then we jumped to 16. And then we jumped to, and you'll notice that this isn't quadratic. So it's not exponential. What you will see there is that it's more linear in nature. And it's because we continue to add. So our price point is right now, it's 20,000 is the cheapest thing we sell, which is a great point, Bill. So thank you for bringing this up. If you want to do outbound, your ticket has to be at least 15,000. Like the unit economics don't really work. I guess they do. I just prefer to have lots of margin, but in theory, it should be 15K or more, right? And so for us, our LTV is $40,000 at current. Right now, it's gone up, but when we started this, the LTV was 40K, because I started this in